Hello YouTube, my name is Agent Omega, and I do things. We are back in Golden Sun, and we are here at Suhalla, the town right before the desert of the same name. And real quick, we're just going to go over class allocations. I realized in the last video that I was technically incorrect. I do have enough Jinn to make more than one Tri-Elementalist. However, the combinations that I have right now, basically in order to retain these two as being able to heal, they are both currently mystics, I think, or mediums, sorry. And actually, really quickly, I want to see what happens if I switch these two here, because that's the only... Well, no, okay, they wouldn't be Tri-Elementalists then. Yeah, so once we go through Suhalla Desert and also Crossbone Isle, which is what I intend to get done today, then we will have enough Jinn to give everybody at least 6 Jinn, and that means that theoretically we should have a party full of Tri-Elementalists. And what I really want to do is, at some point, get the Fire Jinn off of Garth, and I'll probably swap them out for the Jupiters here on Marie, I think. I mean, I guess I could also swap out the Venuses, that would also be fine. I just don't know what classes that would give. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, we're going to do Suhalla Desert today, and I can't leave that way. I guess I need to go back into the overworld? Yeesh. Is there anything else I need to do while I'm thinking about it? Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this, but I stopped in Tolby and did a whole bunch of other stuff, and I think I picked this up after camera, but I also got the demon staff. We don't have it equipped yet because once again we need, I want to say, the unicorn ring or something like that. Okay, so we are now in the Suhalla Desert. We are going to need Douse as, like, the primary thing here. So I'm gonna put that on our hotbar. And the other thing is, I'm gonna be doing a lot of backtracking here because there are, like, a lot of divergence points. And I think I'm coming up to one, like, right here. Yeah, might as well use some of that defensive good. And the problem with having these both as mediums is that they both just have the same moveset. It's kind of unfortunate. Ultimately, I want to make Marie a light mage. I believe that's a class combo that you can do in this game. And I think I'm angling for, like, Ranger on Salem or something like that, and I believe you can make Garth a Paladin, but I need to just double-check the Jinn numbers when we have more Jinn, and then, you know, worry about that later. Now, in terms of recording, this is happening before Final Fantasy XIV's Dawn Trail Early Access, so I'm gonna stop pestering you guys about that. You'll even notice if you watch my Minecraft video on Saturday that that also does not make mention of the stream. At this point, I'm probably done streaming. 14 will potentially come back at a later point in time, especially if there's, like, an 8.0 expansion, or... Yeah, Dawn Trail is 7.0, right? Let's see. Realm Reborn was 2, Heaven's Word 3, Stormblood 4, Shadowbringers 5, yeah, Endwalker 6, so this is 7. Yeah. You would think, as a devout Final Fantasy XIV fan, that I would just know that off the top of my head, but I keep too many facts in my brain. Not enough space for... Actually, I feel like this is the way that we're supposed to go, which means I should go the other way first, but we're gonna find out really quickly. But my brain is full of various facts, and I cannot remember all of them all the time off the top of my head without thinking sometimes. Alright, not bad. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Virtuous Armlet. That does something. It's another healing item. Okay, these two just straight up can't equip it. You've got, like, the attack van braces on. You've got... What are you wearing? Oh, no, you both have war van braces or something like that? Let me just take a look at what they're both wearing. Heavy armlet. Oh, strictly defense, so I could put it on Salem. If I'm understanding this correctly. And, yeah, you've got the boosts attack, so I think I do want to put this on Salem if it's a defense boost. It is. And healing item good. Wait. Herb? Oh, Spirit Gloves. Boosts elemental power. Boosts across the board, which is okay. Number of uses, it might break. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, if used in battle. That's a provision that I've never noticed because I've, you know, just never seen that before. This is the first time I'm using the details screen, like, in depth, so I genuinely have not seen that until very recently. That significantly lowers her attack, which is kind of whatever. You have the Earth Shield, which is also a healing item. I could potentially get rid of the Lunpa key. And I probably should do that. You should probably heal Garth. And we'll largely just go with auto attack. Squire's Blue Bolt. That was what, Garth? No, hold on. Who just got that then? Yeah, Squire wouldn't make sense. This is why sometimes I feel like I should slow down and actually read the battle logs, but ain't no time for that. Okay, so it must have been Salem. Yeah. Easy. Let's see. I need to cure poison on you. We just got the Weasel Claw and the Sleep Bomb. You can defrag to Marie, who's carrying the Sleep Bombs. And I really just need to use that and Bramble on somebody. Because those items really don't have any particular use case. Oh yeah, and because I'm out of battle, I should also... It might break if used in battle. Yeah, so I can theoretically use this out of battle all I want and just not worry about it. That's a detail that I really wished I'd known sooner rather than later. That's totally on me for not knowing about the details screen, or not using the details screen in the past. You get the idea. Oh yeah, look at all that damage. AoE, baby! Now, I don't know if it's all of the tornadoes or just the big ones, but if you let yourself stay up there long enough, it will take you somewhere else. Typically, that's back to the entrance of the Suhalla Desert, so you'd have to, you know, redo everything. But as we're going to see later, that's not always the case. And we are also going to need reveal at some point towards the end of the dungeon. Oh yeah, right. I really gotta remember that I can use these healing items out of battle without them breaking, which is a boon. Okay, everybody's maxed out. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, this is where it branches into 3, and I think this is the one where the third one is the one that takes you onward. Either that or 2 of them take you onward, and the middle one has like a chest or something like that. The point is, we are definitely going to just get all of the routes. At least in part for XP, and part because I'm just that thorough. I need to know. You would think, having played Golden Sun this many times, that I would just remember these things, but no. Now I'm starting to wonder if this just loops back in on itself, and the 2 routes don't actually go anywhere. If that is the case, we're still going to fight the lizard? Yes. Oh, and it's a mimic. Okay, that's cool. Maybe it's because, like, the coffee hasn't kicked in, or... Oh. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Maybe it's because the cafe... Wow, I'm multi-language drifting right there. Combining coffee and cafe. Oh, I need to kill the mimic before it kills Robin. But maybe the coffee isn't kicked in, but my paranoia about mimics just hasn't set in this episode yet. Yep, I know. I say it's very hot today. Again. I mean, I'm just going to be complaining about this all summer, y'all. Like I said, I'm a northerner. We don't do heat. And I do have, you know, my AC running, but I don't want to overstress it, so I've got it set to something reasonable, like 72 or 71. Something that, like, yeah, it is kicking on a lot, but it's not, like, it's not in a zone where I would actually be fully comfortable. Like, I would be comfortable somewhere between, like, 68 and 70 inclusive. And so I'm just, like, a little hot. I'm consuming water like nobody's business. It almost feels like I'm as cold-blooded as these lizards. Like, where is my thermal regulation? Also, please pardon the dog if you are able to hear her. I have mentioned this in other videos. She's a lovely dog, but gets really fussy if she's not out. Oh my god! What the heck? Well, okay, it's a really good thing that I stopped caring about my no faint run, because that would have devastated me. Like, more than Garth going down, that I would consider giving up the game if I were still concerned with not fainting. That was me being just a little too cavalier with HP, and don't do what I just did, kids. Let's see, I think the Earth Shield, yeah, heals more HP, so we're just gonna use it out of battle. It can still break out of battle. The text is wrong. Ah! Or rather, the text, you know, says absolutely nothing about whether it can break out of battle, but okay, good to know. I can't trust anything in this game. Ugh. Everybody is currently full health, but I am devastated. That is... First, 2 people faint, then my item breaks despite the text kind of indicating that it shouldn't. That's lame. This is super lame. What a terrible start to this session. Now, I do think that we are going to resort to Jin spam when we get to the boss of this area. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to use those items. A lucky medal, which means we have to backtrack to Tolby at some point in time, or save it for the second game. I could do that at this point. Because really, I think I've gotten all of the stuff that I want/need out of the Lucky Fountain here. And there's some really good stuff that you can get out of the Lucky Fountain in the second game. And I also found out that I believe I have most of the items, if not all of the items, from the middle circle anyway, and that there actually is some small incentive to not get in the middle all the time, because some of the other puzzles, I mean, not puzzles, prizes, are pretty good. Now, I don't think they'd put 2 mimics in the same dungeon. Yay. I guess we'll go ahead and use the healing ring. Yeah. Yep. I do think it is still better to be using these out of combat. I'm guessing there's like a higher break chance. Okay, stat boosting item. Maximum power points. I mean, these numbers are going to change when they get to Tri-Elemental classes, so I might hold off until Garth is there. Especially because I also don't know who is going to shift Jin which way. Now, one thing to keep in mind about the Jin spam is that I am going to probably set, like, half of the party's Jin across elemental lines, so that I keep my healing up, which means that probably most of my Venus and Mercury Jin are going to remain unset. And then as Jin, like, come back... Oh, this could either be really bad or just turn out fine. It just turned out fine. But basically, I intend to keep healing up on at least Marie and Salem. And so that way when we get to the boss... let's see. I think that probably means that on Salem I'll be setting the Mercuries. On Marie, I'll be setting the Jupiters. And then, in order to get the most bang from my buck, I'll probably set Garth's to Mars Jin, 2 of Robin's, and then 1 of his Jupiters. And that'll leave me slightly weaker at the beginning of the fight, but as long as I can just survive that opener, it'll be a lot of early damage. And we should get through the fight a lot faster. Okay, remember this pink tornado for later. And here, I think we need to do... Yes. Yes, we do. And now I'm actually wondering, can I get to Crossbone Isle before I do the boss of this zone? And if I do that, is that really what I want to do? Because I'm pretty sure the tornado drops me off in the overworld when I come back? And I don't know which part of the overworld it drops me in. Like, is it this side of the desert, or is it the side I started on? And if it's the side that I started on, am I totally screwed? So I don't think I want to go into that cave, but what I do want to do is save real quick. On the plus side, we have the cave right there as an easy reset. You know what? Let's go ahead and test out our Jin spam right off the bat here. And so we're going to do something like this. I think if I go to status, we can see party synergy here. So we've got you as an illusionist. You kind of suck. You still have your healing. That's great. You also have cutting edge. You have cure and cure well. Yes, and so do you. Perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. Dang it! Why are you like this game? Ugh. Okay. We'll just deal with this just really quickly. And the cool thing about this is this basically just restores us to our previous party comp. Like, before Robin became ninja, I think. And so we're not, like, terribly weak, but we're just not... Dang it. You've got to be kidding me. Why, Manticore? Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Trivial. And, now... Yep. Yep. This is a battle. And we're going to start with... Who do I want to put on what? I guess it makes sense for you to do that. You, I guess, get to do Meteor, and I don't think we've seen some of these before, so we'll go ahead and do them, I guess. And you... can bind. That's actually a really good idea. We might have seen Neptune, but I'll just let this play out anyway. I really like Boreal, I think, or Borealis. This is especially cool if you like shaved ice. Yeah, nice try. I was drinking water when that happened, and I was like, don't you flee. Don't you flee. You are going to sit here and fight. Come on, seal. Yes. Yeah, Meteor is really cool. I think we've seen Thor already, or Tor. Yes, let's go! See, Jin spam works. The downside is, I'm pretty sure we still don't have... No. We do have everybody at this point. We just need to unset. And with that, we have enough to make everybody Tri-Elementalist perfectly. The problem is I need to wait for these to become unset in order to really test out what, or who gets what. Yeah, okay. So that is just straight up the way to Crossbone Isle. We're not going to do that right now. Still gotta wait for a couple more people to reset. Dang it. Okay, well at least you're a ninja again. That's great. Might need to use some Psy Crystals on people before we go into the boss fight. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just parsing this out, but I think on the other side of the Suhalla Desert is just the gateway? Like, I don't think you actually get to the town for a little bit. So here's what's really going to happen. I'm going to get to the other side of this gateway. Or, to the other side of the desert. Then I'm going to see if there's actually a town here. And we're going to restore ourselves now, because I know for a fact what's about to happen. Salem is the lowest. I guess I could use a crystal on Marie too. Is that necessary? I don't think so. Can always do that during combat. So the first thing we're going to do is test out combinations. So right now, remember that we've got 2 mediums, and actually, I don't know what you are right this second, Garth. You're a defender. Okay, so you are just the class that you are. Potato, tomato. That makes perfect sense. Let's try. Let's just try doing this real quick. And this is probably going to tank her agility, so we might end up undoing this. But I want to know what that does for her, if anything. I also want to know what that does to him. So he's an illusionist now. I don't like him as an illusionist, so we'll probably put him back. She's a diviner, and this does nothing for her, so we're probably going to put her back too. I really like keeping Robin as ninja. Okay, so we have 2... Well, realistically, if we want tri-elementalists, we have one choice here. I mean, technically we have 2 choices here, but I like Marie as a healer, so she can potentially stay medium, at least until we figure out what this does to them. Yes, Ranger and Dragoon. This might be what we want to do, but then again, this might also reduce our healing significantly. No! This improves our healing significantly because he gets Wish and Wish Well. And I don't think I've used it yet, but Wish and Wish Well are the party level heals. Not only that, but that also significantly improves... wait, oop. That significantly improves both their stats, I think. Slash, wind slash. That's okay. Volcano eruptions, whatever. Drench. Douse, I think is from the Douse gem. I don't know if this is going to be great for Salem, but we're certainly going to try this out for a little bit. And I do want to see what Dragoon has. Cutting Edge. Doesn't have as many of the party buffs as earlier, but that's okay. We still have Blast and Mad Blast. I think we had that before on him. We also get Briar and Thorn. I think this is all around an okay party comp. I don't know if it's 100% what we want, but I do have video footage of what we used to be. So we're just going to move along. I think we just focus down one at a time. Yep. Ah, yep, there it is, the boss. You might potentially be able to outrun it. Don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, so that's one of the things that I got from the Lucky Pool. The Lucky Fountain, sorry. The Terra Mace is something on Marie that I didn't have previously, I'm pretty sure. And Terra Strike is pretty awesome. Okay, now, before I get sucked into battle, and this wildly increases my odds of breaking my healing items, we're just gonna go through and re-heal the party. And... come on, catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me. Magikarp! Wait a minute. Oh, I wanted to do Jin Rush. I forgot about this. How dare I forget about this? Whatever. Wait. Oh, I got sucked into a... That makes sense. I got a random encounter before the actual boss. Storm Lizard. Yes. Well, you know what we do when we don't have Jin Spam ready? We Death Plunge. And we're just going to test out all of our new single target abilities here, I suppose. Not Volcano, because I know it's not particularly great on Salem, but like Slash, potentially. Curse is probably going to do basically nothing to Storm whatchamacallit here. I think we're going to go with Froth Sphere. That should be powerful. I'll have to test it against the other abilities she has. Yep, Slash is worthless. Yes! Let's go, Ninja Proc! Hell yeah! You'll love to see it. And that's basically just going to be the entirety of the fight. I think. Probably. Potentially. So that's really good. We'll try this out. We'll try Blue Bolt on Marie. Okay, that's about the same amount of damage as Froth Sphere. So we can save 1 power point there. Salem just can't catch a W. I think Ranger might be more of a Fizz attacker for him. So we might pivot away from that. We'll probably pivot away from that, I should say. Yeah. Let's actually go ahead and try for the bind just there. And yeah, we'll try Haunt. I really need to look into what some of these things do. Okay. On the plus side, it can't heal itself. Oh, we actually saved 2 power points on Froth Sphere over Wild Bolt. Still not as economical as Death Plunge, though. Holy nutballs. Yes! Alright, so that is the reason that we want to do that with our Synergy here. Cutting Edge you, Bind you, you... Heal yourself, please. Ow. Oh, Garth is actually slow. That's bad. I can definitely foresee somebody fainting if I just rely on Garth to heal the party. So I'm not going to just rely on Garth to heal the party. I'm going to do a wombo combo of Wish, and probably Marie can go ahead and do some Curage too. Ow, ow. Oh, yeah. Look at that Wish. Okay, that's concerning. It's boosting itself. We're also going to upgrade to Wish Well. And we're going to try to Bind again. And I don't think anybody's immediately in risk of dying, so we'll go ahead and switch back to Froth Sphere. I should really see what attacking with her does damage-wise, because if it's better than 67, I'm just wasting power points. Oh, Robin, no! Okay, yeah, I'm just wasting, I'm wasting power points there, yeah. Ow. Okay, yep. Gonna need to put just a little bit more love on Robin there. Robin also needs to re-up. We are gonna keep up with the bind strat, though. And we'll just, yeah, get a little cure action going on Robin there. Still think our party is fairly balanced. But you see, if it does, like, an attack followed by Wing Stroke on the second turn, then I'm totally screwed. Oh yeah, I really need to remember to use those items. But maybe not against a boss. Like, I just need to remember to use them, en général. Right. This could be bad. Marie could take a lot of damage here. This would also be a lot faster if I remembered to Jin Rush. But I didn't, so I didn't. Yeah, keep up the Wishwell. Keep up the Bind. It'd be really nice if I got... Yes, thank you! Oh my god. Casting that twice is rude. You're not allowed to do that. I mean, it is allowed to do that, but I don't like it. Okay, it's currently bound. I think Salem just goes for regular attack, see if that does a lot more damage. And I'll pop a Cure on Garth, because he needs to survive to keep the part. Oh! Or I could just win. I mean, that's cool. I'm always surprised when I win. Like, not the fact that I won, per se, but more that I'm always expecting the fight to go longer than it does, and then I'm surprised when it's ended. Like, yeah, I keep saying I have a decent party comp. Like, I need to internalize the fact that I have a decent party comp. Alright, show me the exit.
This has been Session 10, Part 1 of Omega Plays Golden Sun. Part 2 release on Tuesday, July 9th. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking that bell to be notified. As always, I'm looking forward to your feedback in the comments below. And with that, I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, everybody.